Well, his future's in the UFC Hall of Fame, but as far as his present is concerned, he's still chasing a few more scalps. Some of the injuries have been well documented. His knees have been an issue, but Usman still believes at this stage of his career, twilight or otherwise, he can still beat the best welterweights in the world.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman still feels like he's the best in the world. He feels like in the fight with Leon Edwards, he was just a step off, but he thinks that he can get back there. We have seen this man time and time again beat the best in the world for a very long time. He was the world champion. He has not lost sight of that. He has not lost the hope that he can get that belt back. He's a tremendous wrestler, but it's the striking improvements that allowed for Usman to be one of the greatest of all time and will be remembered as one of the greatest of all time.
Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. The biggest knockout threat in the welterweight division at present. Enter the absolute nightmare, Carlos Prates. He could add the word absolute into his nickname. What a problem he is for the rest of this division.
He is a real problem for everyone. In the belief that he has in himself when he steps inside the octagon is second to none. Carlos Prates is a guy that has shown that if you just believe you can knock people out and you develop some real skills, you really can do it time and time again. Prates is the real deal. He's an exciting fighter. He's very fun. Let's see what he does in the octagon tonight.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Carlos the Nightmare Prates.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, here we go, start of round one. We'll see what the Brazilian card. All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab and his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru Usman that's going to lead today, whether it's offensive or defensive. Kamaru Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion. Gotta be careful.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, that's nicely done. You gotta think this is exactly where he wants to be early on in this matchup.
Yeah, because he's safe here. He knew he was at a disadvantage on the feet. So by getting the fight to the ground in this position, he can control the way the fight is playing out.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's posturing up now.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Ground and pound. The hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. When you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active. That's exactly what he's doing.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Excellent ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Usman's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Straight right is there. There's that right cross from Usman. He's been landing that all night.
He lands the jab from a southpaw stance, and he lands the right hand from a conventional stance. This guy knows how to get that.
Oh, right off the block, he lands the count.
Ooh, he stunned him there, John. That one rocked him a bit.
Well, Carlos Prates don't play, right? That is a motion with that bounce in the lead leg that is with a purpose.
Yeah, very light on his feet. Does a good job of feinting at you, trying to get you to react so that he can then land those big left hands that he throws.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Spinning back, this is there. Right back to the well with the body shot. Nice work there by Usman.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, that's how it's done, right? You slip the strike and get the fight where you want it.
Well, you want to be close. We know that he likes being in this position. He used his defense to put himself in the position that he wants to be in. Way to mix it up. Unbelievable elbow lands.
About 90 seconds here to go, round two. Well, I'm blind as a bat, but it looks like that's a cut. It is.
Yeah, you can see a little blood starting to come out there. What a beautiful shot landed that cut his opponent.
pull back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum. And right now, this man is starting to regain some, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Seconds winding down in round 2. 10 minutes down. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Real quick leg kick.
Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment. Oh, nice combination.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Man, that lead hook is on point and potent at that.
Well, it's just a great punch. It's one of his best skills. He's so good at finding that lead hook. And to this point, he has been able to do it multiple times in this round.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Usman ground and pound from half guard now.
That was nice. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful here.
Push off his head and posture.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Usman's going for a choke. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Good work from the top here by Usman. Fighter is in half guard. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Usman. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Championship rounds are upon us. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. takedown is not there. Oh, he missed with the hook there. We thought he might go back to it. He did, unable to land. And there it is. There's the hook again. DC, you saw that coming. There won't be anything extra in your paycheck this week, but nicely done.
You can see him setting it up. You see him just throwing the right hand out, cocking himself to get the left hand going. Or you see him throw the jab, cocking the right arm to spin back and get complete power with the right hook. It's amazing to watch it land after watching him set it up over and over again.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him.
Oh, he could absorb some big shots from this spot.
Oh,
great scramble there. And he's undeterred. He's going to keep chain wrestling until he gets the takedown.
he's a grinder, John. You might defend the first or the second, but this guy's going to keep on pursuing you until he eventually gets you down. Great.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks. Oh, nice inside trip there. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. And he's back up. This is the patented Usman striking stance, sort of trying to sway his way inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. He's still firing back, even though he hurt bad. There you go. There you go. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big ground strikes. All right, butterfly guard here up against the fence. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle him off the fence. I'm trying to put my body between him and the octagon. I'm not allowing him to use the octagon as a barrier to get back to his feet.
Clinch work. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, well, as we get to the latter stages of this fight, you gotta think we get a more urgent striker here. It was billed as wrestling versus kickboxing, and largely to this point, wrestling has ruled the night.
Wrestling has won, and like you said on many occasions, wrestling is the ultimate equalizer when guys cannot stand. But what he needs to do is force him to stand. He's got to defend takedowns and make this kid fight him on his feet. If he can do that, he can still win this fight, even though we're late and getting close to the final bell. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, nice movement by him defensively to evade these strikes, but man, he's showboating a little bit.
Yeah, he is, John. I mean, and we have seen that cost guys at times.
Oh, right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
3 minutes now to decide the world title. All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that finish then, though, because now he's got his legs back under him.
All right, now we'll see what happens on the ground. High-level takedown by him, though, to get it here.
Now let's see what he can do with it. He's setting up a beautiful submission. That is tight.
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Usman. All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
All seated here up against the fence.
Well, there's some urgency here. He's got to wrestle. Oh, my God. Judo throw.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Massive connection by him. Let's see if he can follow it up.
John, that was a massive shot. He set it up perfectly, but he's got to keep pressing now. He's got him on his heels. Now we're going. Oh!
Back to his feet. All right, what do you think here, champ? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot, and he's going to score. That's what's about to happen because it's all we've seen up to this point.
Oh! One of the greatest title fights you will see. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new. And he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him the new UFC champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so as usual, Kamaru Usman proving to be a real problem for his fellow welterweights. Another big win.